What's going on, Empire Builders? Brian Downward here, your host of Laptop Empires, and we're here at episode number 38. Now, I want to make this a quick episode, and I want to talk about how you can get more comfortable in front of the camera. Now, video marketing is exploding, and if you haven't noticed, if you've been on Facebook in your news feed, most of the things that you're seeing are videos. Facebook plays favorites with that. In YouTube, where you're probably watching this right now, or probably my Facebook page, one of the two, YouTube is literally the biggest search engine behind Google in the world, and it's owned by Google. So when people are searching for things in Google, those videos are coming up. And putting content out there and having videos for people to watch, it creates a one-on-one connection that you just can't get with a podcast or through writing. People really start to get a sense of who you are. So I want to go through a couple of things that you can do to get more comfortable in front of the camera. So the first thing that I want to recommend you do is just get started. Don't worry about being perfect or being on point. Just literally get your webcam out, get your phone out, go buy a little $5, $10 stand on Amazon and just put your first video out there. Getting started is the most difficult part. Most of us want it to be perfect. We want to be on point, have a script, and it's just not the way that you're going to be able to produce content consistently. It's going to hold you back when you're trying to be perfect in every single one. So first thing you want to do is just get started and don't worry about what the quality is when you're just starting out. Just start putting yourself out there and making yourself accountable to doing that consistently so you start to get better. Now, what I would also recommend you do is create a small outline of what you want to talk about. In this video, I'm kind of winging it, but I've been doing this for a while now, and I'm more comfortable just picking a topic from my ideas and then going ahead and running with it, because I feel that what I've learned doing this can benefit you, and I don't need to go into excruciating detail. That's what I have my membership community for and other content. These videos are just quick wins to help you guys learn. But what the tip is here is to just create a simple outline. If you go back to the first episodes of Laptop Empires, I literally have my phone in my hand or my iPad in some cases, and I'm looking at my notes so I stay on point. Now, I'm sure I'll do that in the future and with certain episodes where I have something very specific I want to talk about. But if you are uncomfortable just winging it, then make sure you have a outline of what you want to talk about before you get started. And don't be afraid to look at that. It's okay. You're just practicing and you're getting better. Now, along those same lines, something that always holds me back from creating videos, and a lot of other people, is not knowing what to create a video about. Don't leave that up to chance. Don't just wake up and say, I want to make a video today, but I have no idea what that's going to be about. You should have a list. Spend a few hours sitting down, going through your favorite YouTube channels, going through top content. You can use tools like Google and BuzzSumo to start to identify these popular topics and articles, videos, and channels that you can take ideas from and have similar topics and talk about similar things on your channel. Now, of course, you put your own personal spin on these things, but it will at least show you what is popular and what other people are doing in the marketplace. So have this list of ideas to always refer to. And the last thing that I want to recommend that you do is don't worry about how many video views you're getting in the beginning. The tip that I got, and it was really discouraging in the beginning because I felt that I was putting out all this content, people just weren't watching it. But here is an interesting thing that happens. As you produce more and more, and over time, not only does your audience size build, but the number of fans and people who stumble upon you, that'll grow as well. So, for example, if you've got 50 videos on your channel, and then someday down the road, a person stumbles on your profile, they're going to become a fan and watch all of your videos. That connection they're going to have with you is going to be so much deeper than if you just gave up after 2 or 3 videos. They found you maybe on YouTube, like, oh, okay, this is cool, but they don't have much else. So creating this, consistent series of content will down the road benefit you because you'll create fans and gain that instant credibility. So an example of this was I just got a lead through the door, an inbound lead who came across my YouTube channel, and they watched all my videos, fell in love with the way I carried myself, the way I presented content, the things that I was talking about, and now I've got a really, really solid opportunity in the pipeline. So those are my recommendations to you. Just get started. Make sure you have a script or some kind of outline so you can stay on point. Make sure you are planning in advance. And again, don't worry about your initial numbers. Just keep going, stay consistent with it, and then you'll create lifelong fans and down the road, grow a substantial audience, which is what my goal is for this channel. So I hope these quick tips have been helpful to you and help you get a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera. The last thing that I will leave you with is don't worry about being perfect. I literally just stuttered right there a little bit. Like, don't worry if you do that in your videos. When I first started, I wanted to be perfect, and I would like get mad at myself, and like there's bloopers that I had with like pulling my hair and getting so angry and swearing because I would stutter or misspeak or say something wrong. Like, people aren't going to judge you on that, and if they do, they're not who your audience, the right audience for you anyways. So I speak a little fast, sometimes I mumble my words, but that's who I am. That's how I speak. I think fast, I move fast. And if you like that style, then I want to encourage you to subscribe to my channel. This is one of my first videos that you have seen. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Laptop Empires. I'm your host, Brian Downard, and I will see you in the next one.